to see the Lord. You read in the book of Revelation, man, 1 and 7, it tells you at the return of the Lord, people are going to be afraid. It says the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. People are going to be screaming when they see the Lord. And it says every eye shall see him. People are going to know it's the Lord, man. People are going to know. How are they going to know? Because first off, you got the prophets out here telling you people. And then you're going to actually see it with your own eyes. And then you're going to get a thought. The Spirit going to hit you. And you're going to say, wow, what those men were saying was the truth. They were saying that the Lord was a so-called big black man with a white afro. And he's going to come back on a gigantic spaceship. There was a fucking nigga that said, what do you mean there's going to be a black guy come out of space on a tin can? A nigga said that. Yeah, he is going to come back. You want to scoff and call it a tin can? Okay. When you see that tin can, I hope you call it that, man. I hope you call it a tin can. Because the chariots, when you read the scriptures, they're made out of silver and gold. Alright? They're made out of the best elements. And to go deeper than that, they're pure energy, the spirit that's in them to move them, man. Pure energy, go ahead.
All darkness shall be hid in his secret places.
Yeah, because you see on the comment board, you see all these damn Edomites that are talking about the return of the Lord. Find Jesus, praise Jesus, Jesus coming back. It tells you right here what you were just reading, the terrors are going to be upon him on all sides, man. Alright?
Oh yeah, God.
So this 5 and 18, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. For you Edomites, the day of the Lord is terrible, dreadful darkness, man. Alright? Ain't no light in it. As if a man did flee, and this is all what we've been reading here. You're gonna run from this, you're still gonna get thrust through with the iron, with the weapon of steel, the iron weapon. It says this, if a man did flee from a lion or a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it?
Yeah, a day if you can run, but you can't hide. Okay? A day of judgment, man. For who? 2/3 of our people and the other nations, starting with the so-called white men. Alright? Read that first part again, Uncle Sean.
Amos 5 and 18. Whoa.
Oh, no, it was the other one before that. The brother had it.
Oh, yeah.
This is Job 20 and 25. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him.
Yeah, terrors are upon you. And Esau right now, he got terrors coming upon him that he don't even see yet, man. Okay, because like the race war, all these things that they got set up to try to exterminate Jacob backfire on Esau, man. Okay? And then Esau knows, but he ain't really ready for the apparitions, man. The apparitions, the demons that are going to be unleashed out here. The animals, the creatures newly created. They show you that in movies like Cabin in the Woods, where all his creations, I think, backfire on him. You got all them creatures coming out of you see Cabin in the Woods? Well, in Cabin in the Woods, pretty much Esau is splicing different animals and he's creating new creatures, like chimeras. He's creating just things that, minotaurs and shit like that, werewolves. He's creating all these things behind closed doors. Well, even those things are going to backfire. But the things he doesn't even have control over, like the apparitions, man. You know, the angels, the chariots. The angels themselves, that's an apparition, man. Okay? Something you don't, hey man, you can't control. Okay?
All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
Yeah, and your tabernacle is your house, wherever you Edomites dwelt, and whoever is left in those areas, it's not going to go well with you, man. Okay, you're going to get hit with that glittering sword, man. Okay, which is the missiles, man. Go ahead.
The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Yeah, and the heavens are declaring your iniquities, man. The internet, you're being exposed on all levels, even by other Edomites. Scriptures say that he's going to cause his tongue to fall upon himself, which that's going into the whistleblowers, like Alex Jones, which is a damn fat Edomite. Okay,
Yeah,
he's always going into Bohemian Grove and, you know, exposing the Illuminati and these different groups. Okay, but it's not going to be well with those that are left in your tabernacle, man. All right, especially here in America. Go ahead.
A fire not blown shall consume him, it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heavens shall rise, shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Yeah, the whole earth is going to rise up against you. And you know what? Even the earth itself is rising up against you by not producing fruits, vegetables in their fullness, man. Okay? I heard about acid rain, earthquakes. That's the earth rising up against you, man. You just look at the sidewalk. You look at certain sidewalks. You got weeds that are trying to rip through the cracks of the streets because the earth is battling against you, man. And then these people, man, all the people of the earth are going to come up against you.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath.
And let me remember you said that. This is Genesis 4 and 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not, am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. So that's why he can't grow nothing. That's why he needs all that GMO. Go back to that curse. He said the earth will not yield. He said you are cursed from the earth, man. This devil is literally a virus, like a candida on the earth, man. He's literally a cursed, like a vampire. You know, like a vampire, the curse of vampirism, that's Esau, man. He's got the curse of Cain on him.
Yeah, Scripture says, he that is on my curse to judgment. Esau is cursed to judgment, man. He got leprosy. He got a curse on him where he can't grow shit. He got to create all these supplements. You gotta splice genes of different fruits. All right, you gotta fucking rub vitamin D. Take calcium supplements. Supplements were created for Esau, man. We don't really need that. Okay, that's what Esau needs, man. He lacks pigmentation, so we gotta take that vitamin D. You gotta take that D3 calcium before he goes out on the beach. You gotta rub sunblock on him. Because the whole earth is against him, man.
Curse from the earth. That's why Cain, he said, my punishment is more than I could bear. When Howard side returns, you're gonna have to bear that full punishment. That's when you're gonna have to bear all those curses. Damn. Esau's screwed.
This is the portion of a wicked man from God and the heritage appointed unto him by God.
And that's all you got to look forward to, Esau. That's your heritage, man. It's made to be the devil, and then you're going to be taken and destroyed after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery. That's where you fit in the scriptures. That's your purpose. That's who you are. And that's who you're going to be. Okay? You brothers got anything else?
You know what? We'll just end it on this. This is what's coming for Jacob. This Revelation 22:1. And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of Yahweh and of the Lamb. In the midst of the street of it, and of either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. And there shall be no more curse, but the throne of Yahweh and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. And there shall be no night there, and they need no candle, neither light of the sun, for the Lord Yahweh giveth them light, and they shall reign forever and ever.
Yeah, so it's just going to be a perfect rulership, man. It says there's going to be no night there, meaning we ain't never going to have any bad times, man. It's going to be all joyous, man, for the nation of Israel, because we still going to have the sun and the moon. So it's not talking about it's never going to go dark. Okay, in the spiritual sense of it never be going dark, it's never going to be bad for the elect, really for all Israel. Okay, because the 2/3 is going to come back in the loins of the elect, you know, and we're going to have an eternal rulership. Everything you so-called white people have schemed, plotted, okay, devised, killed people for, millions of our people, all that you've done, at the end it's going to be esteemed as nothing, man, because we're still going to get the kingdom, okay, which is going to be an eternal one, and it's going to be perfect for us, man. The Lord going to wipe away all our tears. We ain't going to have no more problems, man, you know. But go ahead.
That's what we have to look forward to. So-called white man got nothing but slavery to look forward to. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they got the whole world to look forward to, man. They got everything to look forward to.
And you can't say it's not going to happen, because we know you damn so-called white people are proud as fuck. How did the strongest nation go into slavery? But you're going to tell us that the weakest nation ain't going into slavery? These people are the strongest nation on the face of the world. They had to go into slavery. You going to tell me that the base of men is not going into slavery? All the weapons he got, all the technology he got, the blessing, the sword, that ain't going to keep him from going into slavery, man.
Hey, everything that you got, the Lord gave it to you, man.
Right.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away, just like Job said.
Good.
You know, so with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Hashem,
Baruch Kodash.
All right, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Peace, love, blessing to the hopefully elect scattered throughout the earth, all the sincere listeners. All right, Lord willing to edify and camp. Death to America, death to Esau.
Death to America, and death to Edomites.
Shalom.
Shalom.